Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a no contact, low communication reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides, what is going on? What is your person thinking and feeling? What are their intentions? Where are we headed? Will they call? Anything spirit has for us, any guidance they want you to know. So let's call in our guides now. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, please share with me any loving messages that you have for us today, for my Cancers. What is it that you need us to hear? What is it that you want us to know at this time? I am listening for you now. I have not your typical love story. That came into me as we've been through a lot. And that you can't compare what you guys are going through to anybody else. So it's almost like a chirping in somebody's ear. If somebody's saying things or giving guidance or giving advice, they haven't walked in your shoes. So be careful with that. I have a false mask, a little bit of I'm hiding behind my fears, that you kind of know that's really what's going on. Maybe they've mentioned it before. I'm really scared. I'm really afraid. I'm afraid to get hurt. So it's a little bit of I already kind of know some of these feelings. Stuck at a crossroads at a major intersection that something has to give. And it's either one of us has to give in to making the call, or somebody has to chase the other, somebody has to apologize, but something has to give. Earning back trust and starting from the bottom, one step at a time. So that felt more like, can you trust me? And sometimes if someone feels that they're never going to trust me again, I'll never have what I had, they'll never look at me the same. So sometimes people will walk away just because they're afraid that they won't ever get back your trust. So if you feel like you can trust them still, then let them know. Yeah, of course. We just have to get through this crossroads. Can I have a couple more of these, Spirit? I have powerless. The power struggle is real. It's almost like neither one of us will budge. And I feel that, it's the end of the stalemate, or it has to mean, that somebody gives, if somebody gives in. There's a sense of giving in. And it doesn't mean that somebody's less than or anything that. It's like somebody just can't take it anymore. Like, this is ridiculous. So one of us takes the initiative to reconnect or talk. No distance will keep us apart. Even when we're separated, sometimes we still feel like we're together, right? So you could be saying, no, we're just not talking right now, but we're still in a relationship. We're just not talking right now. That's okay. Spirit, please share with me. Where is this connection headed? I have a 6 of Wands. I have a Death card. I have a King of Pentacles. And I have a Hanged Man. Yeah, there's a sense of waiting. I'm going to say stubbornness there with the King of Pentacles. It felt like I'm being stubborn and I know it, but I also feel like I'm standing my ground, and it's just it's so crazy because you each have your own point of view as far as why you're not giving in. And I get it. There's a lot of memories going back to, I remember when I caught you. You were the best thing that, I was so proud to have caught you, so proud to be with you. So, has it changed? Is it over forever? There's a little bit of fear. Is it over forever? I'm not feeling it's over forever. I am feeling like somebody's ready to just say I'm tired of the silence. So however you say it, the silence is broken, um, something like that. But I'm just tired of the not talking. So there's going to be a day where you won't even remember who called who. Is how I feel. I have the Empress. I have the World. And I have a Knight of Cups. This person's going to come back. This person is still in love with you. And I feel like something about stubbornness and ego got in the way. And it was a little bit of, how come I'm always the one doing the chasing? Or how come I'm always the one that has to call you? Or I feel like I'm the one who, has to be romantic. How about you being romantic? At the end of the day, they still love you, is how it feels. At the end of the day, they want to continue this journey with you, Spirit's saying now. I don't know if they're proving something to themselves or they're trying to prove something to you, but they can't handle the silence. They probably thought you would pick up the phone and call them right away. I have a High Priestess and a Knight of Swords at the bottom of my deck. So your intuition just said, you know what? It's just a matter of time. I know this person's going to come back. I feel like they always come back. This could be a little bit of we've done this before. This person breaks down. This person, realizes that they were being stubborn. This person says, all right, I'm going to face my demons and admit that it was my ego, that hurt me. So, but I feel like your intuition feels like they'll be back. That's how it's coming in. I have a distraction. That's coming into me as I'm just keeping myself busy. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not running around. I feel like I'm just keeping myself busy. I might be even the opposite, like more on the low hibernation energy. Like I'm kind of staying inside. I'm isolating more. I'm really not getting out there. So this person could be just trying to keep their mind off of the situation. I have mimicry. I don't know what mimicry is. I'm going to have to look mimicry up. I don't know what that means. Mimicry. Mimicry? Mimicry? I don't know. If anybody knows what that means, let me know. I have freedom, a little taste of freedom. I don't think they're doing much with it, to tell you the truth. They're probably sitting on the couch ordering a pizza. I don't feel like they're sowing their oats. I don't think they're playing the field. I don't think they're trying to prove to you they can be with a lot of different people. I'm just not sensing that. I think that they're upset that here's commitment. Yeah, commitment could be on the table. Maybe I'm tired of having to explain myself as to, what it is I want for our future, or what it is I want. And maybe somebody's saying, you got to tell me where we're headed. I don't know where I stand. I don't know where we're going. And this person's like, I'm here with you. I'm right here with you right now, right in front of you. So they're getting kind of sick of being either questioned about a future or pressured, something like that. I'm scared you will reject me. A little bit of I keep pushing you away. At some point, you're going to say, I'm not doing this anymore. So they definitely have this push-pull energy. I don't want to be toxic anymore. I don't know if they're necessarily toxic as much as they're not consistent. I don't know if what they're doing is toxic in the sense of they're hurting themselves or hurting you, but the inconsistency is a struggle. And I feel like that's something that you know, if they would just be more consistent with how they're feeling, steadier, something like that, it would be easier. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. I think they're expecting you to call them. And it's a stalemate. It's giving into the stalemate. It's giving into the, I'm not calling you, you got to call me. So that's exactly what's going on. You're worth more to me than I let on. I haven't told you lately that I love you. I haven't told you how much you really do mean to me. I should. And that maybe will make it all better, but it is a sense of you do mean a tremendous to me. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. I'm going to put this out into the universe. For today, I feel like you've got somebody who is getting tired of not talking. Okay. And I think they're just going to give in. Even if it's a stalemate, even if it goes against them, you're supposed to call them. They're waiting for you to call them. I think they're just going to give in and say, we need to talk. So I'm going to go with breaking silence and I'm sorry. And we're going to move on. And we'll try to repair what we're going through. And hopefully this push-pull energy that we're going through becomes more consistent. So we don't have to keep going through this. But for today, I'm gonna go with that. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for being here. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please head over to my website, KathyMamolinsPsychicMedium.com. Thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you again real soon.